Hello, welcome to today's episode of Fun with ICT. On today's episode, we'll be answering your user questions to us. So we'll start with the first one, from Timmy. What tools do teachers use for teaching today in the classroom? Well, that's a really good question, and I'll answer that now. Well, teachers use a variety of things. They use projectors, laptops, speakers, and printers. Interactive whiteboards even. And they also use educational sites to help you progress your learning. Application softwares, things that they use to give you printed out stuff. And lots of videos, like this one, to help you. And they also use student management systems, so they make sure that your homework is uploaded on time, every time. Training and what kind of tools are available for training in various professions? Well, that's a good question. A little complicated, but easy to answer. We'll start it with some professions first. So some of them are the military, doctors, astronauts, and scientists, and they're not limited to this. There's plenty of other fields who rely heavily on ICT. And some of the things they use it for are simulations of what they'll experience on the battlegrounds, what they'll experience in space, and also what experiments to do for scientists in that matter, what experiments to do and simulated experiments, which are all under the ICT spectrum. And moving on to our final and last question of the day. What are the advantages and disadvantages of these tools for the stakeholders, teachers, trainers, and students? And this one comes from Gordon. Good question, Gordon. And we'll start off with the advantages for teachers. It provides a larger variety of resources available to educate students, and it releases stress from the teachers as they don't have to plan as much. Moving on to our second point here, which is easier planning of lessons and distribution of lesson material. And our final point, access to student records and information at any time. And this relates back to the student management software. And moving on to the student advantages, increased engagement with materials in school, greater cooperation and ability between students, as well as engaging students' creativity with all the various resources available. But this is not it, because we're moving on to the disadvantages, and this one's for the teachers. It can lead to attention span issues, which could be due to the lack of planning from the teachers, which pushes more time onto something else, as well as students who may be distracted in class and miss important materials due to having the internet there. And parents can be engaged with students' work in school, which might be not what students want, because it may invade their privacy. But students can use distance learning if they're not able to attend the lesson in school. Wait, can we stop that for a sec? Ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of today's episode. I hope you can join me next time on Fun with ICT. Bye-bye!